Having located the ancient being Myrci Emeraldeyes in the Sanguine Polder, the party struck an agreement with her. In return for releasing the restless spirit of Gilgar the Defiler, in turn releasing Myrci from her imprisonment, she would give them the drow baby that they sought. The group agreed and headed to the sunken tower in the north of the swamp, and there they fought the spirits of Gilgar and his spectral minions. The undead spirits were defeated after a difficult fight, and the party returned to Myrci. She gave the drow baby to Tiberius and disappeared. To where, none know. There followed a discussion regarding whether to return to Amber Cove or continue to Wolf Hall with the babe, and Bern became sullen and snappy with the group when he feared they might head back east. Still, they decided to proceed west along the Amber Coast Way, and 2 days later found themselves on the outskirts of Wolf Hall. Excited, Bern started running for his home before beginning to choke and spasm. Rodri ran to help, but the boy writhed on the floor, a hideous transformation taking hold. Tiberius aimed to end the boy's suffering, but before he could do so, the unfortunate lad's transformation was complete, and before them stood a tall, purple-skinned monstrosity with 4 writhing tentacles for a mouth. It slowly floated upwards from the ground, and a strange alien voice sounds in each of your minds. So hungry. And with that, I would like everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Here we go. Fucking knew it.
I get advantage on those. Will it automatically advantage it?
Should.
If you really get advantage,
Yeah.
yes, it should.
Okay,
Okay, several of you feel the bile rising in the back of your throat at the vision of Bern virtually exploding out into this strange beast. The beast, whilst it's still hovering, looks kind of shaky, and it's kind of partially curled over as though in pain. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please. But because Tiberius was about to try and end Bern's life and put him out of his suffering, Tiberius, you can have 1 free attack.
What, in my round though I go first?
You have 1 free attack, and then you will have your normal attacks.
Don't hit Bern!
Right, I don't have a combat screen on.
No, I haven't put a map up for this. We're going to use Theatre of the Mind for this one.
How do I target said mind there? Do I do it
It's
on
in the combat tracker, mate.
Fine.
Control, click it, there you go.
These noises hurt my brain.
They're supposed to. So, Tiberius, this thing is rising up above you, but your blade is ready as you are about to plunge it through Bern's neck.
I've transformed.
You weren't transformed, no.
Okay, that's my bonus. So I get a free hit.
Free attack.
Oh, done the wrong strike. I'll just do the damage on the base of it. What's? Oh God, no, sorry.
What are you doing?
Oh no, ignore that. That's that one.
Can you focus on what you're doing? Jesus.
Okay, so I need to take 14 off that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate.
Wow,
I'm
it's
sorry.
been 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, and
You'll have to forgive me.
okay. Now
Okay.
it's up, and now it's your normal combat rounds.
Okay.
Okay, so you were ready, you were poised. You were shocked momentarily, but you thrust your claws into it.
There we go. There you go. I'm done. Finished.
Okay.
Sorry. Lost my shit.
It looks around at you all, confused. Its tentacles, you can feel the its own confusion in your minds. And then it looks up and screams. You hear the scream in your heads. Let me target everybody.
Why have I got a map up of that old temple?
No idea.
Wizard's temple. I'll play that.
There you go.
So do I just click on the roll dice?
Yeah.
Oh, 20. 27.
Okay, you feel, as it screams and the scream explodes in your own heads, you feel intense pain, but you don't take any damage from it. Okay. That's all it's doing this go. You can still feel its confusion. It's like a newborn babe that's just emerged from what remains of Bern. Cat, you're up.
I was going to use minor illusion to like make his parents there, but if it's not really Bern.
Plus, you don't know what Bern's parents look like.
Oh, yeah. Make an dimension. No, I'll use Witch Bolt.
Okay.
It's going on close enough. Close.
Okay, the pain in your mind as it's screaming, you find it puts off your aim. The witch bolt streaks past it. Are you doing anything else?
Not just yet.
Okay. Rodri.
I think I'm a bit panicked by this. There's 4 creatures, full Bern. I'm not going to attack Bern. He's just misunderstood. I'll just cast I'll put True Strike on it. Just in case.
Okay.
Do I put the effect button on him?
I don't know. No.
There's only one thing, isn't there?
Okay. You're supposed to put it on him. Not, oh. Did it put it on you?
You put it on me, yeah.
Okay. Atticus.
Right, I'm gonna slash. Going in there with the slash.
Nice.
That's my go.
Okay, you start laying into it with your sabres, smashing it from one side to the other. It almost seems to ignore you, even though it's taking quite a bit of damage from the blows. It's looking round, as though searching for something. You hear a voice in your mind. Mother! So hungry! And then you hear screaming from a building to the north, and you see someone pointing over in your direction at the thing. Tiberius. Oh dear. Okay, once again, the screaming in your mind is very off-putting. You're kind of slipping and sliding in the blood on the floor and bits of skin that remains of Bern.
I keep getting the map at the temple popping up.
Oh, it's probably because your token is on that map. I haven't removed it. Okay, Tiberius and Atticus are standing before the thing, so it's going to hit Tiberius. It suddenly, from looking round confused, suddenly focuses down on you. Its eyes begin to glow, and the tentacles reach out to you, Tiberius.
Bern, what are you doing?
Bern's on the floor.
Just happy fun.
Its tentacles reach out to you, but you dodge out the way. Cat.
He's trying to give everybody a hug.
I'm gonna cast magic missile on it, and I'll do the 3.
Okay.
So it's
I've got 4 already.
Okay, the missile starts slamming into it. It kind of looks over at you. You feel its confusion. You can feel that it's weak, that it's not fully up to strength. But there's a rising anger inside it, alongside the deep hunger. I need brains!
I think I just pissed it off, guys.
Rodri.
Now, Bern, back off.
Come on, Roger. Death ray.
And now, hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Death ray.
First one. I'm knocking him back 10.
Okay, the blast slams into its chest, and it's not on the ground, but it blasts it back away from Tiberius and Atticus. You don't get attacks of opportunity, I'm afraid, because it was a
I get
involuntary. Yeah. Okay. Atticus, it's about 10 feet away from you now.
I'm going to run over to it and engage again.
Okay, as you charge into it, you see a small crowd gathering. A couple of people are running up.
Oh dear, it's not going well, I tell the crowd. Better. That's me.
Okay, it's looking quite rough now. It looks around from side to side. Behind it, you can see some guards running up with pikes. They're still a way off at the moment. Tiberius.
You're killing
He's
him.
still not dead.
You killed him.
Okay. You run up and you claw at its legs, dragging it down towards you. And as it does, you swipe across, severing several of its tentacles, and slam your other fist into its belly with a ripping motion, and it falls to the ground and stops moving.
And that's my tentacles.
Some people are shouting and screaming. The guards are maybe 50 feet away. They're running over towards you.
Sheath my weapons and stand over the thing and just wait for him.
I'll rush over to it. Bern! What
It
happened to
looks,
you?
apart from the clothing and the rags, it looks nothing like Bern. He's completely transformed.
Is there a pile of human goo about 10 foot away? Where he...
No, he morphed into it.
He kind of morphed into it. There is some sort of bits of skin and blood on the grass where it was,
Just
but no corpse.
Just double taking between the two.
One of the guards runs up, takes one look at the thing, looks at Tiberius in his wolf form, looks at the rest of you. Who are you? What are you doing here? What was that thing?
Commander,
We are agents. Sorry.
sorry.
We're both going at it. Go for it. Go for it, AB.
Sorry.
I
Commander,
killed Bern!
this thing appeared in the market and we decided to take it down. I believe its intent was not good.
You're strangers in Wolfhall. Who are you?
Yeah, look.
We work for the Crown and we do not have to explain ourselves to you. But you will extend us every courtesy that we so wish or desire.
He sneers at you.
We'll show him the Crown seal of our documentation that we have.
Tell your little puppy to keep its mouth more shut. We may not answer to you, but you answer to Lord Scothar Frostgale whilst you're in Wolfhall.
Well, perhaps you should take us and introduce us.
He nods at a few of his men, and they kind of nervously start to encircle you at quite some distance and kind of sort of pointing their pikes at you, but obviously in a nervous, unsure manner. Follow me! You, clear that up!
It's got a name.
He looks up at you.
Bern. Bern, he lives here.
I look across at Tiberius. Tiberius, we might need its head.
Righto. I'll double back.
Okay, you go to work on cutting through its head. As you're cutting through, you draw on your daggers and you hold the tentacles back and start sawing through it. You can tell that the anatomy of the thing, is completely alien. It doesn't have normal windpipes or cartilage. There's some kind of bone-like material you have to cut through, but it's not like anything you've ever dissected before.
Okay. Well, I'll take what I think is his head.
Okay, you lift it up by the tentacles. Its head sort of lolling upside down. Right, follow me, you lot. The guard turns round and starts moving off to the west.
Gotta bury him though. I can't leave him here.
That was not the same.
The guards are sorting it, Roderick.
Yeah.
No longer Burn.
One of the guards goes up and he kind of goes to start moving the body and then looks up and starts throwing up all over the grass.
I'll just start laughing.
I'll go over to him. There. It's not every day you see sights like these. There.
I'll laugh even louder.
Take deep breath.
Sorry.
The guards keeping Tiberius, they're focusing their spears, their pikes mainly in his direction and looking at him very unsure at this talking sort of 3-foot-high wolf.
Right, let's go sort this out with what?
Follow me.
Right, yeah.
He barks out some orders to a couple of the guards who stay behind and start to tidy the body up. Then he marches off towards the main area of the town. He takes you past some houses and across to a road which he follows round by the river, past a bustling marketplace from which several people are hawking wares. Mainly seems to be seafood of various varieties and the equipment required to catch and cook seafood.
Any squid?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of squid around there.
Yeah.
He marches you past the marketplace, some great wooden doors set into a stone wall. The doors are open. He nods at the guards who give you all a quizzical look as you march through. And he takes you through to a huge hall, long and narrow, but obviously the most important building in the town, located at the centre of this compound.
Werewolf with a head of a mind flayer walking through town.
But he takes you into the the main entrance of the feast hall. It's in the centre of these scattered slate-roofed houses. This large feast hall has a thatched roof. The doors to the chamber are decorated with the colossal jaws of some monstrous shark that could easily swallow a man whole. You don't notice any guards around, and the chief guard lord leads you straight in. Inside, there are 2 long tables on either side of a narrow fire pit that runs the length of the hall, over which There's a handful of large sea bass being roasted. Crowded in groups around the tables are 12 tribal warriors, and at the end of the hall, sat in a wooden throne overlooking the fire pit, is a tall man sitting proud and straight, dressed completely in black in walrus hide leather and expensive furs. He's got dark short hair, he sports a thin black moustache, and he's got a great sword at his side. He peers down at you as you enter. The guard. My lord, we encountered the strangers just outside the town. They were fighting some kind of strange beast.
I'll chuck the head as he says that in front of the Lord.
He
My lord.
looks down at it. Who are these strange foreign folk in my hall? If you are friends, then you may take a seat at my table and have an ale. If you are foes, you have picked a good day to die. What is this thing you bring before me?
My name is Tiberius Grey Wolf. I am of the Order of the Lichen. Blood hunter is my trade, and only the evil need fear me. So tell me, are you friend or foe?
I like it.
He takes a moment, looks down at you. We have heard of the blood hunters, though it has been some time since we have seen any this far from Sandorn Keep. I will keep my own counsel, though I am friend to all who live in the town of Wolfhall. I am Lord Scothar Frostgale. Now I ask you again, what brings you to my hall?
Commander Baron, we are sent here on the behest of the Archduke Redax. We operate in his stead. We are here to investigate the crash site.
He gives a slight snort at the mention of Archduke Redax. So, Beringer has finally seen fit to send aid, has he? And this is what he sends us. I might have expected no more from the mewling pup who sits at the knee of the Emperor.
Do you see what we can do?
We have seen bands of mercenaries before.
Not like us, you ain't.
So, what has Beringer told you as to why you have been sent here?
Nothing, but you were obviously waiting for us and had scouts out looking for us. Why was that?
We've been asking for some help in investigating the site of a crash of a strange vessel. The crash happened almost 4 weeks ago. Several frightened villagers came to me to tell me about a star that had fallen from the sky and had killed some of their family. When we went to look, we discovered it was a strange metal ship. I would like the crash site made safe and investigated. I need to make sure it is not dangerous. If you can return and tell me it is safe, I will send my men to throw the thing into the sea.
Well, if you exchange us the courtesy of your city and court, then this is an operation and job we would gladly accept, my lord.
He nods. The site lies an hour's journey north along the coast.
So be it. First light, we shall ride.
He looks at you. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning at the moment.
We need to
Oh,
prove
we
ourselves.
could go now.
We need to prove ourselves. It's first light now, is it?
It's 10 a.m.
Scratch my previous. We will make haste immediately. So, we need to obviously show this guy what we're made of, and then we can get him on side then. It's all part of the fucking process, isn't it? Let's just fucking get the job done. It's what we do.
Right, you are Tiberius.
take care of business, come back, renegotiate, get what we want. Everybody's fucking happy. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Fuck it, let's go.
Love the haste.
Fuck yeah.
He nods. Bring me news of what you find, and then we shall speak some more.
Oh yes, we shall.
You can tell from his attitude that he's not expecting much.
Well, let's prove him wrong.
Maybe we could find Bern. We could find Bern's parents.
Failing that, we could burn and then get on with it.
To be honest, I was just thinking that great sword he's got was for show, so the feeling was kind of the mutual respect. I've got no respect for him, he's got no respect for us. So.
Yeah.
Okay, he leans back in his chair with almost seeming to dismiss you from his attention.
Yeah, I think we just walk out. I think we should leave. Just nod of the head to the Lord, and then turn around and leave.
Okay, you turn round to leave, and as you do so, you hear, "I baby."
What's up, little fella? You hungry little man? I'll give him a ration.
What do you have there? In that bundle?
Oh, it's just a drow baby that's going to bring about a prophecy that probably end the world. But that's another bit of business we're taking care of because I've got a blood pact with a vampire.
Right.
Tiberius, he just talks too much.
Okay. He's going to make an insight check.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're telling the truth.
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
is not of
shaking my head as I'm walking out.
Yeah, you don't need to worry yourself about this, my lord. This is a little side quest we've got going on.
Our friend is fond of jokes.
He looks at you momentarily, then he starts to laugh. Well, you have a sense of humour at least.
You have to in this job.
Anyway,
We'll
we'll head out.
Yeah, we'll go get.
Tiberius says anything else.
We'll go investigate this crash site.
I'll just push him towards the door.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Gonna
Just kick him up the arse.
stab
Go,
it.
bitch, little fucking
I'm gonna
ass.
just stab a crab at one of them crabs in me, or scorpions in me arm.
Cool.
I'm gonna take a hit.
Great. This guy's Tiberius has got crabs. Let's do
The
it
guards,
right.
the guards watch you leave a little more at ease now that you've seemingly been dismissed as relatively inconsequential by their lord. Oh,
Yes, we'll be back. Don't worry. We'll find out. Yep.
okay. Sorry, my sound player has crashed again. Okay, so you head out of the feast hall into the large walled compound at the west side of the town. What are you gonna do?
We need to deal with this drow baby. We can't take it with us.
We can. I'll wear it like Skywalker and Yoda.
Take him into battle with you.
Yeah.
Give it a tiny little knife. You can reach out and just jab.
Just do somersaults and I'll tie a bond it on my back.
It is a bit irresponsible, Tiberius, to take a young child into what is probably very dangerous.
Well, alright, let's find the temple.
Oh
The
yes.
temple can take care of the baby.
So Bern had pointed out the temple to you before, which is in the southwest of the
So
town.
what we need to do is we need to go to the temple, get some advice on the kid, what we should be doing about that. Also, we're going to ask him about blood pacts with vampires. Try and get a little bit of insight into that, I think. That might be worth a stab. Because obviously we're going to have
Let's
to
go.
confront the vampire at some point. And there's no way I'm giving a fucking baby to a vampire. And a vampire's pure fucking evil, so he's got to die hands down, because that's the way
I mean,
it has to
it didn't
be.
die in the hands of Myrci, so it might not die in the hands of Zolek.
Well,
But
we'll
he
see
does want to kill it. So.
Yeah, but we need advice off the temple what to
Alright,
do.
let's go to the temple then.
If this is some child of prophecy or whatever, we need to find out a little bit more about what's going on, whether we do give up the kid to get where we need to go, or whether we can...
Tiberius, less yapping and more talking. Let's go. Temple. Come on.
Temple! Forward, men, follow me. Goodbye.
Okay.
In a bloody dictionary.
You head out and you head south through the south gates of the compound. You can see a small church sat up on a low hill to the south. It's got a slate roof. There's a few people wandering around outside it. As you get closer, you can see there are offerings in wicker baskets outside the door of the church, of shells and various dead sea creatures lined up outside the door.
Brokan's temple.
Go in.
You go in, there's a couple of people around. There's a large half-orc dressed in blue and white robes talking to a young couple. He's bald-headed with pale grey skin, and tattooed onto his forehead in blue ink is the sign of a trident.
Aladek, is that you? You look different.
Hello, Father.
Huh? Hello.
Greetings, father. Wolf carrying a baby.
He nods at you. Strange travellers aboard to Prokan's door this today.
Strong yoga.
Greetings, father. I'm Tiberius Grey Wolf with the Order of the Lycan and Blood Hunter.
You are the ones that fought the aberration outside town.
We are, sir. Yes. Yes, father. Yes.
What can I do for you?
We need you to look after this child, and maybe you can give us some insight into the child. This drow baby appears to be some kind of prophecy child that may bring about our doom. I have bargained with several people to get this child. Well, we have, sorry. This child and this vampire. Even I've taken a blood pact with a vampire to return this child to the vampire that wants to bring about this prophecy. So we need some of the your wisdom, father, and the wisdom of your church.
He looks down at you as you reel off this this slightly unbelievable story, and then he looks up at Rodri. I ask again, why do you come to the Church of Prokan?
I'm afraid, Father, that what he said is more or less the truth. We have this child, and it could be linked to great evil. And we're here for advice.
He steps forwards and he looks down at the bundle wrapped up in Tiberius's arms. He leans forwards and pulls back the blanket. His eyes widen slightly. He begins to speak. You bring a drow to that? And then suddenly the baby's eyes widen and its hand reaches out towards the half-orc. And he looks down and you just see the half-orc's face just cloud and then soften.
No, he's bewitching people.
It is a cute little thing. We must take care of it.
Baby's bewitching people.
Yeah. Did it bewitch me, Neil? Did
I-
I have to make the roll? I can't remember if I had to make.
You didn't have to make a roll, no.
It generally likes me.
Well, there's probably only going to be temporary, Father, so don't get too attached. We might have to take him to the big temple.
I think we can take care of a baby here. Prokan will supply what is needed.
I'll give the little nipper a little tickle under his chin, saying, "Oh, I'll be back later."
Hey, baby!
I know, I'll be back. I'm coming back. Promise, I'm coming back.
He looks up.
We'll come back and collect the baby later, Father.
The orc leans over and takes the bundle out of your arms, Tiberius, with a strange, almost tenderness, and he starts tickling the baby under the chin, going, "A cookie, cookie, coo, 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 a coochie, coochie, coo." The baby starts to giggle.
That shit's going around.
Nod at the priest and turn around and walk out.
Yeah, I need to go and kill something now.
Thank you, Father.
Right,
It is very clear that the baby beguiled the priest. We need to be careful with that child.
yes. I am not under its spell, though.
I just give him a look.
I will.
But there is one problem, Tiberius. I think it is under yours.
Yes. Wow. Look, we said we just.
On the crash site.
We're just trying to progress, and we said we cross these bridges when we come to them. We're just trying to get to where we need to get and agreeing with whoever we need to get, aren't we? Really, till we find out what the hell's going on. There's obviously some kind of war about to erupt, and we're right smack in the middle of it.
You haven't worked out what's going on.
No, I'm
Quite
just generally
simple.
killing stuff that gets in our way.
Quite simple. An overeager and enthusiastic gnome made a deal with a vampire. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Smile and walk off.
Okay, you leave the church. As you do, the priest is just fussing over the baby, almost like you've been completely forgotten now by him.
We're going to come back and he's going to be married to it.
He's going to be dead.
Maybe, because drows mature quite quickly. We'll come back, it'll be a fully grown baby adult.
Okay,
That's a terrifying thought.
so you're
What a
heading.
baby
Where are you
adult.
heading next then?
Yeah. Yeah, heading to the crash site now, so I'll start.
Okay.
We'll head out.
All right, you head out and you start heading along the a small road that leads north from the town, running alongside the coast. Much of the coast here is the beaches are pebbly rather than sandy.
The Lord naturally supplied horses for us, didn't he, for this journey?
No.
No.
Did he?
Wanker.
Richie's going back to complain.
Fucking hell. Just hold on fire before we set off. I'm going to waddle back to the fucking main temple,
I don't think it's that far. I don't think we need horses.
isn't it? Okay,
No.
let's crack on.
He waddles back.
That's how you confuse the gnome.
Fuck that shit,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay. So you start heading up this rocky a path that runs alongside a rocky beach. You were told it was about an hour's walk north of the town. Let me just okay. So the it's late morning.
9 p.m.
No, not 9 p.m. Sorry.
I mean, I know days are long, but seriously?
Let's try that. There we go. There we go. You walk along the beach, and then suddenly you come across a sight before you that is entirely alien. A strange, twisted metal ship of some sort has smashed into the ground, crumpling up and scattering debris far and wide. A few feet from the wreck are 3 human corpses that look as if they've been there for some time. The otherworldly vessel seems to be incomplete, as if torn from a larger structure. Despite this, the ship is larger than most of the houses you've seen in Wolfhall. Foul-smelling vapours hiss from the wreckage, burning the backs of your nostrils even at this distance. And as you approach the empty hulk, you notice bizarre, tentacle-like metal tubes emerging from it.
Great.
Do the corpses still have their spines?
Well, you can go and examine the corpses in a minute. I'm just going to put you on this map I'm about to share.
Remember, there's been several teams sent here to investigate this site, and none have returned. So keep your wits about you.
Yeah.
We must be thorough. Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh.
You.
Intriguing. Alright, we're gonna head to where the corpses are, Rich.
Yeah, let's go investigate
Slowly.
corpses.
Slowly does it.
Yeah, I'll be shouting out, hello, hello, anybody there?
Hold on, let me just check something. Why is this not working?
Thinking about the people.
I'm not getting a... Can you see inside the thing? Oh no, okay, it's working.
It's
No?
all black.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's just a bit laggy.
It's all black.
The lighting seems to be working where I'm looking. So.
Yeah. Okay, so Tiberius, you approach the corpses.
I was with Tiberius as well.
You can immediately see that they've been dead for some time. Can you make a medicine check or an investigation check, please?
Okay. Medicine will get me +2. Investigation gets me +6. So I'll make
3 bags of fly food.
The first thing you notice is that their skin has been drained of all colour, and they're all as stiff as a board. You notice dried blood around their ears. Other than that, there doesn't appear to be any sign of physical wounds.
A loud noises probably killed them if they had a brain aneurysm or something.
You can see that they've probably been here for about 4 weeks, you would guess. But despite that, they haven't been picked over by the crabs and seabirds.
I was going to say that's something scaring them off. So there's something big, obviously, around here. The dry blood by the ears would suggest that they've been struck with like a loud noise or something, and it's like made their ears bleed.
When was the last time we heard a loud noise such as screaming in our minds?
Looking at the
That's what I was
corpses a bit
thinking.
further, you can see that all of their
they're more
faces are contorted, though you can't tell whether they're contorted in pain or fear, or both.
Can I go over to the body and look for a sign, cause of death?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check.
Very good, very good, very good.
Dungeons and Dragons for your side.
The bodies are of various ages, and there's 2 men and 1 woman. You can't see any signs of visible wounds upon them, other than the blood around their ears. Based upon the looks on their faces and the fact that there's this sort of dried blood, it's almost as if they died from some mental anguish. You feel a slight shiver run up your spine as you look at them.
Are they wearing any kind of like uniform or common clothing, or do they look like villagers?
They look more like villagers or fishermen.
I think those are the villagers that got killed initially, aren't they? So all of the other ones have been eaten, probably, or taken. Might be inside.
I'm going to plug my ears. With
That's a good
rags.
idea.
With rags.
With rags.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Any perception checks?
Massive big rag stuck out. With his
I mean, you can tear. I'll say you can find something about. You can tear some bits of rags. Any perception checks that rely on hearing are going to be made at disadvantage.
Roger that. So is there anything in here? Can I make an investigation roll, see if there's a door to this vessel?
You can make a perception check for me.
Is my danger
Oh,
sense
great.
activated?
Can I take the rags out my ears before I go in?
Well, yeah, I presume you're not. I presume you're not searching for a door with your ears, and you're using your eyes. So you don't need to roll a disadvantage.
I can't hear the door anywhere.
I mean, I know it's a bit of a presumption on my part, but
It's a little smart to look about with.
you don't see any signs of a doorway. Just this large, strange, metallic, almost like a tentacle coming out the side. It seems to be made of some kind of metal, though unlike anything you've seen before. Can you make an intelligence check for me, please, Tiberius?
Yep.
My danger sense active.
No, it's not
Okay.
at the moment.
Might be a door further around.
So the metal, you can't identify it. There's a hint of it looks a little bit similar to the celestial steel dagger that Hecate had, the returning dagger. It's got that slight iridescence to it. But having a quick poke around, it's incredibly strong, yet the appendage is also incredibly flexible as well. It seems to be made from some metal that you've never seen before.
Just gonna be away for a couple of minutes. Oops.
Looks like there's a split in the thing to the far right.
Mithril.
I'll try touching the walls, see if anything gives. Or...
The walls are cold to the touch, and again, the entire vessel seems to be made of this strange, slightly iridescent metal. But again, you've not seen its like before.
I'll try and think about entering the ship.
I'm gonna go over here and see if there's because I can see split wood.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
what
something over here.
are you thinking exactly, Tiberius?
Just, thinking about the door opening and me gaining entry to the ship. And
Okay.
just
You stare at the metallic, dented walls of the crashed vessel, pondering a doorway opening up before you. You stare at it. You stare harder. But it's just a strange metal wall.
Are you okay, Tiberius? Are you okay?
Yo, I will use the power of my mind to gain entry to this alien vessel and then.
You thought you had something there, didn't you?
Fuck you, gaze master. I'll bring away very fast, all the way over there.
Oh, there looks to be. It's torn at the back. Is that a big hole in it?
It's something. I'm gonna investigate around the floor around here because it looks like there's splinters of wood and stuff. Is that what it is?
It's bits of rock, bits of the vessel itself that have come away. But as you round the corner, you can see that around the back of the strange ship, there seems to be a chamber that's been torn in half. The walls on this look extremely sharp and jagged where they've been torn. And there are twisted tubes sprouting noxious gases into the air. Peering through the haze, you can make out a circular door on the far wall. But the contents of this room have been destroyed and smashed glass vials cover the floor. Thin metal wires are strewn about the place and crumpled metal instruments litter the desks. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, Cat.
Alrighty. Oh my god, that was awful. I'm gonna use my inspiration and roll again. I got. I don't think 13's enough.
Okay. You start to choke on the fumes, Cat. I'm afraid you are poisoned for the next hour.
I'm poisoned.
Did you want to use that inspiration?
No, it's okay. Should I use my inspiration? Yeah, I'll use my inspiration. Can I use my inspiration to roll again? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Cool. Let's do that. It's a bit better.
Okay. You start to throw up, but you choke it down. You feel the bile burning in the back of your throat, but you don't take any of the fumes in.
Okay.
I'll remove the poison from you. And yeah, you've unticked the inspiration. Thank you.
There's poisonous gas over there.
You alright? You alright?
No, don't go around that. There's a lot of gas.
You got gas?
Sure, yeah, I have gas. No, it's coming from the ship, you moron.
Oh, right, sorry. Sorry. Right, okay.
I don't know how we're gonna get in.
I can't move.
Maybe.
You want me to move you out?
I've already clicked for movement order.
Oh, didn't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you have to tell me because I can't see them until I click on your icon. So.
Yeah, there's toxic gas around there, Tiberius.
Okay, I'm going to tie a bandana around my mouth. That it might not stop it all, but it might give me an advantage. On this.
Hang on.
So, hint, hint.
Tiberius, hang on. I walk over to Tiberius and pull my water flask out and start waterboarding him. I'll pour him water over the face mask. That should help a bit more. I used to do that when I entered villages where there was a disease rife.
I knew that. I just hadn't reached my five on my flask yet.
I'm moving, Neil. Neil, I'm moving.
Okay, thank you, mate.
Thank you.
You've got this erotic poetry to go with. That seems like you're into that sort of stuff.
And then I'm going to stick a dildo. No.
I tell the party I'm going to check round the other side of the ship.
Okay. Atticus waves to you and signs that he's going around the side of the ship. Tiberius can't hear him properly because he's got rags stuffed in his ears.
Oh, what you saying?
Where's the hole where I need to be? Here.
Okay. You move around the side, and again, Tiberius, you can see noxious gases spouting from ruptured tubes in the walls, a circular door on the far wall, and smashed glass vials covering the floor, thin metal wires strewn about, and crumpled metal instruments littering the desk. I would like you to make a Constitution save. You can make it at advantage.
He lives under it.
Saving throw or check?
Saving.
Save, yeah. Okay, your makeshift rags across your muzzle seem to be doing their job, and you choke a little bit, but
Okay, I'll move to the door then and examine the door now.
okay. Okay, mounted on both sides of the door is a burnished plate of dark alien metal embossed with raised symbols that you do not recognise. It looks like that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is a magic eye thing.
I'm trying to move around so I can see it, but no. Try squinting.
Are you alright, Tiberius?
So far, yes, I'm examining the door. There seems to be some alien signature here. I do not understand.
What's it
Does it
say?
look like somewhere you can put a hand or... you can have a shot around.
Is there any?
There isn't. You
obvious
can see
way
that
in?
the strange symbols on the door are slightly raised from the surface.
I'll brush my hand over one.
Okay. In that case, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
With
Izzy Wizzy.
Okay. You brush your hand across the. You can feel the raised parts of what you think is writing, though you can't read it. And as you do so, you suddenly get visions that suddenly blast into your mind. You imagine yourself as one of the strange creatures that Bern turned into. And as you do so, you can feel the tentacles on your mouth moving in a particular way across the writing, but in a very particular pattern.
So
You made your saving throw, so you don't go mad.
so do we need, like, does it look like we need the head of one of these beasts to open the door?
you have a head.
Can you make an intelligence check for me?
Intelligence check.
Failing that, might just need multiple hands at once to do it.
Okay, yeah, you get a sudden insight. If you could somehow mimic the pattern of the tentacles across the door, you think you could open it, and maybe the head would help.
So I need to go back for the head.
Do you not have it with you? Oh, did you not pick it up, or?
Don't know.
It's up to
No,
you.
I didn't.
If you were
I
take it
wouldn't,
with
but
you.
otherwise we've got to go back for it. So I'm not bothered. Whatever. I didn't pick it up, Neil. So
Would anyone else have picked it up, or?
Ugh, no.
Could we have done it? Could we do it with multiple hands? It's about, how many tentacles do these things have?
4.
4. So we just need 2 people to do it.
okay.
So if I come over and you show me how to do it, we could do it with 4 hands.
Put a neckerchief over your face then. And
Have
wet
some
it.
water on it.
Okay, so I'll do the same as Tiberius and head over.
I'm just going to nip across to Atticus. What are you doing, Atticus? He's peering down the side of the vessel. You can see more of these strange metallic tentacles sort of flopped out the side of it, reaching into the sea.
I'm going to walk to the beach. Along here, see if I can see anything, and if not, I'm going to head back round.
Okay. You don't see
Right.
anything.
No, I don't. Right, I'm going to slowly move back round, which will take me.
Okay, I'll move you across, but we'll say it's sort of a round or two
Oh, yeah.
before you get there. Okay.
Right, so I need to do a Constitution save, don't I?
Yeah, if you're using the rags trick, you can make it with advantage. Oh no,
Okay.
you made the save already, so you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't be there for a few minutes.
No.
So even though my counter's there, I'm not.
Right, I'm gonna put my hand on the door to see if I get a vision.
As soon as you touch it, you do. Your mind is blasted with these strange images. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please? Okay. Similarly to Tiberius, you see yourself inhabiting the. In fact, you're not inhabiting the body of one of these things. You are one of these strange things. Your own thought processes are completely alien to you, but you see your face tentacles moving in a particular pattern across the writing.
Right. I will look at Cat and say, you know, we know the pattern. Let's mimic it. I'll do the X Delta or whatever, and you do the Alpha Foxtrot.
Sure.
You know, whatever the sequence is. Obviously.
Okay, you start to move it. You find it very difficult moving your hands in exactly the same way as a kind of prehensile tentacle would move. I'd like you both to make dexterity checks, please.
Dexterity check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not particularly high difficulty, but
That's a dexterity check. 10.
you can't quite get it. Tiberius, you think you've got the right pattern, but Cat, you're really struggling.
Right, we'll try again.
Yeah, no harm in trying again. It's a dexterity check, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm doing a check.
That must be a save because it's in.
No, let's check. Again, you're really struggling, Cat, to mimic the move of a tentacle with your fingers. I mean, your fingers just don't bend in the right way. You need to bend them backwards almost.
Do I think I could do it with my long claws, all four?
No, you would need another person.
I've got an idea. I'm going to cast Alter Self, and I'm going to mimic some tentacles of some form.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Let me just have a quick check. I like the thinking.
So sprouting gills, growing web fingers, that sort of stuff. You transform your appearance, so can I?
Okay, you look across at Kat standing next to you, and suddenly her chin extends by several inches and then splits into these four tentacles.
I'm so hard right now.
It's not some Japanese porn movie.
It is. It's hentai. I love it. Oh.
Okay, yes, you can make another roll with advantage. Another dex check with advantage, Kat.
Thank you.
D&D goes hentai. You experience
He's
it
going
all
to be
playing
researching
Dungeons and Dragons.
tentacle porn after.
Has she managed to make a dexterity saving?
Okay, this time, yes, you do manage to get
Yeah.
the right sequence, and the door opens.
Ooh.
Am I affected by any of this gas or anything because I've got a tentacle face now?
No.
I'd be curious.
Can I give Kat a point of inspiration? Because I think that was your idea, wasn't it, to do that?
It was. It was a great idea. Yeah, you can.
Thank you. I will reward her a point of...
So when the doors open, they don't swing. They slide almost silently and smoothly into the walls on either side.
Oh,
And as they,
sound effect.
as the strange door opens, before you see a strange cylindrical chamber filled with peculiar glass-topped pools of lightly glowing brine separated by thin sheets of iridescent black metal. You can see something floating in the pools. The room is unlit.
Watch those corners. Stay frosty.
Okay.
What are you guys doing
I
in
think
there?
we should give Atticus a shout. Rodri.
Right.
Right, yeah, I'm going to start moving around. I'm going to drink an antioxidant, Neil. Antitoxin.
Okay.
Gives you advantage on poison
Yeah.
saving throw.
If you can remove it from your inventory.
I've got 2, so
Okay.
I'm going to quickly drop the rag over. Well, I suppose Roderick can do one himself, but.
As the doors slide across, Cat, you see in the back of the room something lurching towards you. You have your dark vision, don't you? So you see a tall humanoid. It resembles a yellow-green skinned elf, but it's not an elf. It's clearly suffered tremendous wounds. Its left leg is buckling under its weight, and it has a huge gash across its chest. Its armour too has been damaged and hangs off its frame haphazardly. Despite this, in one hand, it swings a vicious silver sword. It looks like a badly injured version of that.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I want to take one of my antitoxins now.
Okay, yeah, you can take your antitoxin.
What, and this guy's running towards me, is he?
I have dark vision as well.
He starts lurching towards you. I'd like everyone to make an initiative check, please.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Funny.
Okay. It barks something at you in a language you do not understand.
Elvish. I'm gonna cast web.
Okay, well, Rodri's up first.
Yep.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry.
I can hear them.
I get
But I hear a bit of a startled yelp and whatnot.
Okay,
and
you
so I
hear
look
this
round.
strange, sort of almost screaming noise. Okay.
terrifying.
Rodri, you see the smashed room with all the wires and the strange instruments all over the floor and desks and the noxious fumes. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you took your.
I sure did.
I'm going to move next to Rodri.
Nice.
Well, sorry, after my turn. When it's my turn.
Okay, yeah, you start to choke, but it doesn't affect you. You can see what you can see.
Take it, it's dark in there, is it?
It is dark in there, yes.
It's very dark. In which case, I just pop light on myself.
Okay.
Ain't going in there when it's all dark and whatnot. No, sir.
Okay,
Well,
that's a cantrip. Is that an action to cast
yeah.
that? Yep.
Yeah, it is. That's my game.
Okay.
Lead action.
Tiberius.
Be careful. You don't know what's going to come out of them things
Okay.
or not.
You race in. As you race up to this strange thing towering above you, it's barking at you in a strange language that you don't understand. You can see on your right-hand side as you race up to it, one of the glass-topped pools of liquid has been smashed.
Okay, so he's escaped.
There's a door at the far end of the chamber as well.
Okay, I'll stop there, raise my shield, but I'll make it obvious I'm lowering my claw
Okay.
and sort of try and express, if he could explain a bit more, maybe I'll say greetings
Okay.
from Earth.
Are you going to do anything else this round?
No, I'm just going to look at him quizzically as though I mean him no harm, and
Tiberius, what are you doing?
I'm
You
no
should run
threat.
towards him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Atticus, you're up. We'll see what
I'm running towards
happens.
someone going, I'm no threat, I'm no threat. That's going to be terrifying for someone who can't understand what you're saying.
Move that.
Okay, now you can make your saving throw advantage, please.
Poison.
No, it's Constitution save at advantage.
Save versus wands.
In fact, I could have delayed my action. If he attacked me, I'd attack back.
Ooh, hold on 1 second.
See, I can't understand you there, that's the thing.
Unfortunately, you haven't fixed the rag. Oh, you didn't have a rag. for whatever reason, you start to choke and sputter as you breathe the fumes in. Atticus, you're poisoned for the next hour.
Here he comes, Captain Spartacus.
He's fucking useless.
What are you?
Sharpshooter.
Entertaining, no? What would you like to do, Atticus?
Just watch what's going on.
Okay, you can. But you can. It's very dark in there. You can't really make much out.
I'm going to light a torch then. I can only move another 10.
Okay. You fish a torch out of your backpack as you're choking.
That gas flammable.
Okay.
I'll mark it off. There we go. Did you mark the torch off or not, Neil?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay, I've done it.
Okay. The thing looks down at you, heavily leaning to one side, and it swings its sword at you, Tiberius. You notice that its sword gleams strangely in the light, as though it's made of silver. Right.
This is gonna hurt me.
Oh yeah, you're a werewolf. Shit.
I offered my friendship and kinship to this alien creature, and he has denied my gratitude.
But he's red on the combat tracker.
I don't care. You don't have to just rip I don't want to rip everything apart. I see. The world is such a beautiful place.
It swings its sword, staggering slightly as it does so with both hands, and slams it down into your shoulder. Extreme pain explodes across your chest. But more than that, as it hits, you feel a great exploding pain in your head as well from the impact.
I would like to make a reaction move and try and lower his attack by d6 if I may.
Okay.
Games Master.
You may.
Oh, mighty Games Master. Allow me to make this move. Oh, I just got to roll a d6.
What's with the debate?
That's not rocket science, is it?
So it got an 18 in that case. What's your armor class?
21 in wolf form, I think.
19.
No, it's more than that. Because I got +1.
That's on there
Leather.
already. Yeah.
And I get +1 AC for being in wolf form, and I've got a shield for +2.
You wearing that ring as well?
He is wearing that ring as well, yeah. So, well, the 20 hits, so it's not 21.
AC? What is my AC?
Your AC is... let's have a look.
I'm in full combat form at the moment. So it'll be whatever it is.
10 plus 3 is 13, 14, 15. What's your dex? 15, 19 plus 2. Yeah, okay, yeah, it misses. You manage to step to the... You thrust your claws out and deflect the blade as it comes down towards you. Okay. That's your reaction.
That's my defensive spell. Charm. Thing.
Okay, Kat, you're up.
It's gonna cast web, but Rich is there now. So.
Oh, Webby, baby.
Shut up.
I like it sticky.
Ow. Just don't just get out, do you? Right, I'll move in
Okay.
so people can get in. How far away is that? 30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt, which is 30 feet.
It failed.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. That's me then. I can't fucking do anything.
No, I mean, it failed its save.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that was 2 as well.
Okay, this black-green energy arcs through the room. Atticus, you see it light up the room as it fires through, and you can see the strange vessels of briny, glowing green liquid as it shoots down the corridor and slams into the thing. Okay. Are you done, Cat?
I am done, thank you.
Rodri?
I'll walk a little further in. And, whoa! He's Yankee Knight. But put the staff at him. Easy as you like. Fire off a couple of. Ooh. That's the first one. That second one doesn't do jack. I'm not going to push it because I don't want it to disappear in the dark.
Okay. You plant your staff of the sun serpent on the ground, and these bolts of sunlight streak across and slam into it. It bashes to one side, then the other. It staggers slightly, almost falls over as its left leg gives way. It looks up and glares down the corridor at you. Okay.
What? You hit my friend?
Are you done, Rodri?
Yeah.
Tiberius.
Right, D6 off my hit points. 4. I've got crimson blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I wanted to do was talk.
Tiberius starts to go into his Tasmanian devil.
Oh, just hit.
Okay, it's looking pretty rough now. I mean, it was looking rough to start off with, but it's starting to stagger backwards and forwards now.
I'll just look at it disappointed.
Okay.
Just wanted to talk.
Atticus.
I start moving down the corridor.
Okay.
There, I guess. Target it and shoot, I guess. Let's target it.
Okay, because of the effects of the poison, you start coughing as you go to aim. That's why you were rolling with disadvantage.
Yes. That's me.
Okay.
Bugger.
It steadies itself against against the tank behind it. What's it going to do? It is going to. It screams at you, Atticus. And then there's a flash of silvery light. It steps towards you and disappears and then reappears here.
Whoa.
And it's
Oh,
going to
not good.
swing at Cat, who hit
Oh,
it
you
with a
bastard.
bolt.
Tentacles up to hide my face. Start bombing it like a fast with all my tentacles.
As it reappears, it just staggers to one side, almost falling into you. As it sees the tentacles on your face, this look of utter horror comes across its face. Its swing goes awry and it misses.
What?
In the face like a fat bag.
Cat, you're up.
Scared of tentacles.
Does it have attacks of opportunity? I assume it would.
Pardon?
Does it have attacks of opportunity?
Yeah,
Probably.
it will, yeah.
There's one way to find out.
Well, that's not happening.
Don't listen to him.
No.
He wants you to run.
Just hit him with a witch bolt.
Oh.
Okay.
Good.
Your witch bolt slams into it. It screams and falls to the ground. Its legs twitching, drumming out a tattoo on the floor.
Oh, I'll just kick it away from me.
Um,
Yuck.
check out his sword now.
Okay, hold on
Yeah.
1 second.
Nurse it down and sell it for a booty.
Okay.
Flat.
Oh, sorry. As you, yeah. I need to do. Sorry, this is complicated. Okay. Let's do that anyway. Okay. Where's the pin gone? There we go. Right. As the strange alien humanoid crumples into a heap on the ground next to you, you suddenly hear a horrifying burrowing noise, and as you watch, the creature's head ruptures, shattering bone and blood across the floor, and then something crawls from within its skull. A living brain squeezes out of the cracked bone and stands on 4 fleshy legs that emerge from it. It swings this way and that as though searching for something. I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh yeah.
Your turn.
An intellect devourer. I'm glad I'm not near it.
Okay, Rodri, you see this hideous thing happen in front of you. This strange creature emerge from the brain of the dead humanoid.
Nuke it, Dave. Hit it with the biggest thing you have. We can't take the risk. Just
yeah, this is horror. This is horror.
take off.
It looks like this.
Ship and nuke it from orbit.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Nuke it.
Why is it kind of cute?
Nuke it.
Why do I kind of want one?
It's like a little puppy.
Yeah, look at the little feet.
So many ones, David.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's kind of moves as though it hasn't got any eyes or anything, but the way it sort of moves from side to side as though looking for something. Suddenly, there's this bolt of brilliant sunlight slams into it. It issues this horrible high-pitched scream. Are you done, Rodri?
Yeah. Just back away. Maybe back away and just, horrible brain.
Okay, it's going to run. Atticus and Cat, you can both have an attack of opportunity on it as it starts to run on its 4 legs towards Rodri.
I'll just try and step on it.
Okay. Make a strength check then.
I hope it'll die.
He wants me. He's gonna burrow in my brain.
Well, I was looking for the roomiest host.
Oh, what a zinger!
I know, right?
9.
He has a nice path.
Okay, you try and stamp on it, but it starts to scuttle away, gaining traction as its 4 fleshy feet dig into the ground, and it moves away. You just miss it. Cat, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You should have had advantage if I put that thing on the wrong thing.
No, it was cancelled out because he's poisoned.
But it said it dropped a number. Oh. It's dead.
Okay, yeah. As it goes past, you throw your dagger down at it, Cat, and it sticks into the thing, and it quivers and then just collapses onto the floor.
Want to kebabs for dinner?
What the heck is that thing? Are there any more?
Okay.
I would like to move. Examine the sword.
Okay,
I'm gonna go see.
Atticus, Rodri, and Cat are by the remains of the thing with its exploded skull. As you wander down the chamber,
I see where it's going.
you can see floating in the pools, apart from the smashed one, obviously, are dozens of dead tadpole-like creatures, several inches long, with vicious little teeth and slender tentacles.
So bad.
And that is where they'll stay.
Or we could smash them so they die. These
Well, it says they- it
things
said
must
they were
be
dead.
evil. Oh, they're dead.
I'll examine the door, Neil.
Hold on. Is anyone looking at this at the sword?
Sword, yeah. Those three were by the sword.
Yeah, I said ages ago.
Okay, mate.
Picking the sword out.
Yeah, it's a great sword, but it seems to be made of some kind of silver.
We'll take it with us, put it in party.
Okay, hold on. Let me just sort that out for you.
I don't have my inspiration point either. Oh, I need to stick it. There we go. I got it.
You got it. Yeah. Let me put it in the party. There we go.
I'm not carrying it. It's too heavy.
Okay. You move up to the doorway, past these vials of containing these strange dead tadpole-like creatures, and again there's a similar plaque to either side of the door, written in this strange raised language on this metal that seems utterly alien to you.
Form.
Yeah. I'll touch the door.
Okay. Okay, you touch the door again. Okay, because you've already made your save again. You're assaulted with the same visions you had before.
I'll place the key, I guess, to open the door with my tentacles.
Okay, can you and Tiberius both make a dex check, please?
Yeah. Is mine with advantage because of the tentacles still?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. Oh shit, sorry, I should have done that. Power.
This time, Tiberius, you can't quite get the right position, your claws into the right position. They're too rigid and stiff to bend in the right way.
Would you not get an advantage for helping? Because we're helping each other.
No, because you both had to make the check.
I just made a shit roll.
Can I just do it by myself then? Would that
No.
work?
Oh, you've got 4 tentacles, so you could now. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yes, I'll say if you because your roll was so good.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it by yourself. So you lean down, your 4 tentacles writhe out, brush across the plate, and again the door slides open into the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big pool.
The door opens to reveal a huge circular chamber dominated by a gigantic brine pool which levitates a few inches off the ground. It's surrounded by alien architecture that's horrifying to behold, its strange angles causing your brain to hurt. The structure seems to be an unnatural mixture of molten rock and metal, covered in otherworldly hieroglyphics that fold together and separate as you observe them. The whole room gives off an aberrant malignancy. The hairs on the back of your neck are now standing up. I would like you and Tiberius to both make wisdom saving throws, please.
Is that me as well? Sorry.
Yeah, Tiberius and Kat.
Saving throw.
Okay.
All good?
All good.
Okay. Let's step in.
Okay. You walk into this strange room. Even Tiberius, your hackles are up as well. And the strange
Yes.
atmosphere of the room, the strange architecture within it.
My danger sense.
Yeah,
Active.
yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Alrighty.
It's evil.
I want to go up to the cool ground here. See if there's anything.
Good investigation, looking for knobs, levers, secrets.
I'm gonna investigate the pool,
Something that would look
like just peer in and see if I can see anything.
Okay, can you make an investigation check, please?
genuinely being nosy. Did it work? Did mine go?
Well, it's not very good.
The pool is filled with a thick green liquid. You can't see more than a few inches into it.
Any rocks on the floor?
There's broken bits of architecture on the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a bit in the pool.
Okay, you pick a bit up. As you pick it up, you're almost repulsed by the feel of it in your hand. You hold it over the pool and drop it in, and suddenly the horrifying sound of shearing metal fills your brain, and a sequence of images flashes through your mind. First, you're gliding through a strange silvery sea dotted with distant stars. Then you're face to face with one of those green-skinned humanoids. They're stabbing again and again into your gut with their silver sword. With a blinding flash, you're suddenly hurtling towards the ground, flames surrounding you. You hit the ground, everything goes black for a moment. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Really, let's not throw things in the pool.
Okay. As you do that, the surface of the pool begins to ripple, and
Shit!
a boiling mass of creatures, they look like large rats, suddenly begins to emerge from the surface of the pool. But there's something wrong with these rats. Their eyes are glowing, and their brains are visible through the tops of their skulls.
More brains.
Great.
Like some super species of rat.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Well, they've been enslaved.
Oh no!
What's down?
Oh no! Why is yours so low?
Not again.
Oh, you're poisoned, aren't you?
Oh no.
Hey,
Like, this is not good.
Rodri,
Oh,
you see the boiling surface of the water rise up as these things start to emerge.
bring the rain.
I'll
What's a swarm? Bring the rain.
something like mine next. I'll put a 2 strike on it. Like, is that the right
What have you done?
person to?
Yeah.
I've just dropped the effect on it. Yeah.
You've got it on you as well for some reason, the effect. Did you drop it on
Should
yourself
be on me.
first?
No, it's a thing which is only
Okay.
me. Only
Yeah,
affects me.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just dropped 2 strike on it for next round. Make sure
Okay.
I don't miss and brains, and that's it.
Cat.
Right. I'm thinking I'm gonna cast web over the pool. I assume it hasn't emerged from the pool yet.
They're kind of at the surface, they're swimming towards the edge of the pool now.
I can kind of like trap them in there, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I need to do that.
Is it 20 foot?
It is. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, 20-foot cube.
So where do you want it?
That's perfect.
Okay. So they need to make what? Dexterity saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah, let me just double check real quick for you. Yeah. Dexterity saving throw. Once failed, they're restrained,
Okay.
and they have to make a strength check to break out.
Okay. So the strands of web begin to fall upon the surface, but they just seem to move through it. Are you doing anything
That's me.
else, Cat?
No, that's me. Thank you. Need to mark that up though.
Okay.
It's worth a try. Damn rats can squeeze through a pinhole.
Check something. As they swim across the surface, their brains on the top of their heads begin to glow with a soft light. You hear a voice in your head, Tiberius. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. In fact, I'll send the thing to you. Hold on. Make sure it's the right one. You hear a voice in your head, Tiberius. Flee! You almost begin to turn, and then you bite your own lip and turn back to them as they swarm up out of the pool and engulf you.
Rats!
Rats leap up and cover Tiberius head to foot. But their bites don't get through his thick fur and armour.
Fireball.
Tiberius.
I'll do it.
I should have been.
If you can push them back into the web, and they go in the web, they have to make another dex save.
Loads of misses tonight.
Okay, you start pulling the rats off you and flinging them to the ground, stamping on them, snapping at them with your jaws, and throwing them away. They sort of fly across, thump into the wall, but there's still many of them swarming over you. Are you done?
Yeah.
Atticus.
I'm going to move forward and try and engage.
Okay.
There we go. Trying not to hit Tiberius.
Nice.
Out!
Okay. Despite the poison, Atticus is laying into these things with a fury. Okay, you're starting to smash them down now, and you can see Tiberius underneath them now. You've cleared a bit of a hole. Are you done?
Yep, that's it, thank you.
You found Tiberius' hole.
Rodri.
Oh, okay. I'll point the staff right at this big pulsing mass. Get off, Tiberius. Oh well.
Good job.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, there's just an explosion of light. You weren't targeting them, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think it killed them, you know.
Rats just go flying everywhere across the room, slamming into all the walls.
Oh, that won't count on the combat tracker, will it? I mean, on the
Nope.
point sheet.
Unlucky. Unlucky Mr. Stats Man.
Why won't it count on the thingy?
Because he didn't have them
Right.
targeted.
Because what, sorry?
He wasn't targeting them.
Ah,
Oh, that was
Oh,
six of them.
dear.
Still had the biggest hit anyway. Cool. Wow. Are you
So
alright,
left-
Tiberius?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else?
He's slightly freaked
Anything
out.
else? Anything
Okay, so
else
guys-
in there?
Don't
But
throw
that's
stuff
names,
in
all
the
you can
pool.
see.
I'm going to examine these tables now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Blowing.
the tables have been badly damaged in the crash. They seem to be made of some kind of fusion of what looks like molten rock and metal.
Okay.
they're covered in strange hieroglyphics, almost seem to move and shimmer as you look at them. The hieroglyphics kind of folding into one another and then re-emerging.
Strange.
It is very,
Very strange.
very, very, very strange.
Of all the things I've seen today, this is the strangest.
I'm going to pick a piece of discarded, broken architecture and just chuck it in. Soon know if there's anything else in there.
Okay, again, as you throw them in, Rodri, your mind is suddenly filled with the sound of shearing metal, and then the images flash through your brain, sailing through a silvery sea dotted with distant stars, being stabbed in the gut over and over again by one of the strange green-skinned humanoids, and then a blinding flash and you're hurtling towards the ground, flames surrounding you. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright.
Sorry, my music player's broken again. I think I'm going to find a different solution for this.
Yeah.
Okay. 17. Oh dear. Everything goes black, Rodri. Your eyes roll up into your head.
Hang on. I can use my
Okay.
pack boon to add a d4.
You can do that after the roll, I presume, yeah? You can choose
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah.
Okay, everything goes black.
Fail.
Your eyes roll up into the back of your head. You start to fall forwards into the brine pool. And then your eyes suddenly flash open. You manage to stop yourself just in time.
Whoa! Yep. Don't throw rocks in the pool.
I told you, Rodri. Why couldn't anyone fucking listen to me?
Sorry, I thought I'd take the initiative.
Don't throw rocks in the pool.
Well, the good thing is, no more rats. Looks like they had a bit of an accident. Looks like our friend out there crashed the ship or something. I don't know. I suppose we better search it before we head back.
I'll go back down the corridor and try and have a better look at these vats, what they've got in them.
Okay, yeah. So the vats are cylindrical chambers made from this strange metal that the rest of the ship is made from. And they have like what appears to be a glass dome over the top of them. Not sure why this thing's not working. Sorry about the sound, guys. It's completely messed up.
That's the theatre of the mind, isn't it?
Unacceptable.
There we go. Is that working? It's not playing at all now, is it?
Welcome
Oh, yes.
to the theatre of the mind.
Yeah, so they've got this glass dome over the top, and floating in them are dozens of these dead tadpole-like creatures, each several inches long. They have vicious little teeth and slender tentacles.
And one of them smashed. How many do I estimate are in one of these tubes?
Probably 100, maybe.
So there's 100 of those things got out. That's what took over Rodri. Over Bern, sorry.
Well, that's one less.
So there's...
99 left to go.
Well, it looks like one of them had that yellow thing as well. So that's 98 left to go.
Ooh, 2 down. We're going alien hunting, boys.
Well, we're going any further away into the ship, or do we just blow it up?
See if this pool goes anywhere. Should we die if we swim in it?
But I guess we tell Scruff and he'll tow it to sea and sink it. Best place for it at the bottom of the ocean.
Rich, Tiberius, can you take the head of that monster? The one that we killed? Well, what's left of the head? Brain, maybe? Take the brain thing?
Yeah.
When you say the head of that creature, what do you mean? The humanoid creature or the strange?
The Yeah, the humanoid creature.
brain thing with legs.
I guess there's nothing left of the humanoid creature, is there?
Take them
Well,
both.
it's his body.
Maybe just do the brain thing.
Yeah, it's probably easy to carry.
Okay.
Put it in your backpack. We must warn Osgroth not to let any more people inside this vessel and get it destroyed as soon as possible. Can't see anywhere else.
What can we learn from it though while we're here?
I think it's beyond our ken.
I offer you my soul, brother. I dip my hand into the pool.
No, Tiberius, no!
Okay, as you dip your hand into the pool, you get the same visions suddenly assaulting you that assaulted Kat and Rodri beforehand. Floating through a silvery sea, being stabbed in the belly and then hurtling towards the ground with flames surrounding you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Maybe?
Oh,
What?
Okay. You start to black out, but shake your head and recover yourself.
while I'm in there, can I search for any answers to this ship or
While you're in there,
in the conscience of whatever's battling me?
it was just visions that you saw, brief flashing in your mind.
I think we should return as quickly as possible. And warn them about these horrible little tadpole things.
That's all the ship is?
So it looks like it's part of a larger vessel that's broken off in the crash.
Okay, we've got our report.
Alright, so let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
you head out back through the ship, back through all the wreckage at the back of the ship. Could everybody make a perception check for me? Okay, as you exit the back of the ship, everyone apart from Rodri notices some tracks in the sand leading away from the back of the ship.
Follow.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get my super tracking sniffing nose on the job.
Okay, do you want to make a survival check?
Yeah, I want to pick up the scent.
Okay. Okay. The tracks lead away. They seem to be made by some kind of humanoid creature with webbed feet. Whatever made them was dragging something heavy. There are little bits of broken coral that follow the tracks for a little while. And you also notice a distinct fishy aroma.
Yeah.
John Tiberius.
We'll track it.
Okay, it leads off up the beach for as far as you can see.
Well, let's keep following.
Okay. Can you make another survival check, please, for me? Okay, you follow them. How long are you going to follow them for? After about half an hour, you're still following the track, so they become more indistinct and harder to spot. But you know what you're looking for.
Can't let any contagion from the ship escape.
We'll give it another half an hour and then reassess. Does that sound okay?
That's only going to be 2 hours back. We will travel 1 hour, so it's only 3 hours. So it's only about 1 o'clock. So we've still got plenty of to do it while we've got light
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
till it gets dark. hours.
Okay.
A couple of hours.
You continue on for another 30 minutes, and the tracks are getting fainter and fainter, and suddenly you come to an area where there seems to be lots more tracks around, moving away from Wolfhall. This is. Make an intelligence or a survival check for me, Tiberius. Looking at the tracks and the positioning of them, it appears as though more of these creatures with the webbed feet met up with whatever was dragging the heavy objects from the ship, and then they all turned and headed into the ocean.
Into the ocean. Well, we cannot follow.
So it was taken by those Sohong or whatever they're called. Can't pronounce them. Those sea devils, as they're called.
Yeah. They have alien technology that we must now recover.
Great.
Brilliant.
Let's head back and report back.
Yeah. Just gonna get drunk in the end.
Okay.
We have no ship. Can't swim.
You turn round
Breathe.
and you start heading back to Wolfhall, passing the strange alien vessel, giving it a bit of a wide berth as you go past it. We'll take a 2-minute break there. What time can we play till tonight?
9:30.
Okay,
Time.
it's 8:30 now.
Right, I'm gonna make a cup of tea.
Alrighty, I'll be back in a minute.
Cup of tea.
Okay. Alright, back in a minute.
Special in the head, la la. Special in the head, special in the head. Oh fuck.
What do you do tomorrow, Rich, when you're at work? What is that for? What was that smile?
You're washing up, aren't you?
Can't play Plato tomorrow.
What?
Can't play Plato tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got to go to work, baby. But, I'll be back.
Make sure Rich go early.
Can't get finished early. I have to get the work done. You
You
know. I
finish
do have
early
a
every
job.
day. You
I do
finish
have a
work
job.
every day though.
Yeah, I know, but I still have a job, and sometimes I can't finish early. I can't guarantee it. I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll put some nails on the side of the wall to put that thing up.
Maybe you won't.
You've got like a phobia of me putting holes in the wall, haven't you? You don't like the idea of me with a power drill, do you?
Oh. Gosh, Becky.
I'll have you know my power drill skills have been admired by many. And my sweeping skills. I'm a dick.
Oh, I'm back. Who's the dick?
Hi,
Me,
Dave.
apparently.
Oh.
I said my sweeping skills and power drill skills have been admired by many, and he should call me a dick. Because I said I wanted to put that I bought some new trellis and I wanted to stick it up.
Oh,
there, and Rich has got a fear of me putting like holes in the wall for some reason. He doesn't like the idea of me with a power drill.
With like electrics get drilled through and shit.
Okay.
What with an inch screw?
You have to know where all the power lines are in your house.
Rick's not even that thick.
Dave drilled through an electrical cable once. Remember?
No,
Sounds
no,
about right.
not me.
Dave drilled through an electrical cable once. He actually drilled through the armor plating as well, if I remember.
Where was that?
To your current house, I'm sure you do.
No.
Is Mark AFK, is he?
Dunno. Who knows?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah, I can now, yeah.
I can't hear Mark. You wanna hear Mark?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't hear Mark.
Stop being a dick.
Okay. Are we ready to carry on?
Why do you think I'm staying quiet back here? I know what he's doing.
He knows I'm a penis.
Knows you too well.
He's well wise, Mark. He's well wise to my shit.
Okay, are you ready to carry on, or?
Absolutely, Captain, my captain. Carry
Yes.
on, Captain.
Okay.
Right, no more sugar for you. No more sugar.
After a couple of hours, you make your way back and you see the town of Wolfhall up ahead. Are you heading to the feast hall, or are you going to go somewhere else?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll
Fine.
repeat. Should we report our findings immediately?
Yes. Yes. They need to know.
We need to know that we can deal with shit promptly because we've all done it in one day, and we have returned from said
Okay.
where no one else has returned, so therefore we will get respect and maybe.
Okay, it's late afternoon by the time you return. You find the feast hall much as you did when you left it. The leaders of the town are still in there. There's signs of a recently consumed meal. They're in small groups talking to each other. A group of them is talking to Lord Frostgale, who's stood up at one end of the fire pit.
We almost made dinner, I'll say as we walk in the hall.
He looks up over at you, says something to one of his attendants, and then climbs into his throne. So, what did you find out at the site of the crashed vessel? Is it safe?
I'll chuck in the head of the creature that erupted from said.
Brain that erupted from
Yeah.
the head, yeah.
These mind control beasts get inside their hosts and control them. I believe we were actually confronted by a creature of this world, but it was controlled by a creature of their world. There was a spaceship with hundreds of these in each individual chamber. Some strange.
So long story short, probably not safe.
Carries a contagion. An evil,
Yeah,
evil
avoid.
contagion.
Seal it off. Nobody is to enter it.
Blow it up.
Is
Yeah,
it safe for some of my men to
Now.
attach grappling to it and tow
Yeah,
it
now
out
it
into the sea?
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, everything. The other chambers were not ruptured, as far as we know. So.
Sink it
Still
in the
approachable.
deepest trench you know.
He nods. Then you and Archduke Beringer have our thanks. Did you find anything else?
I'm afraid if any villagers are missing from here, they are most likely not alive. We found some bodies outside the ship, and they look like they might have come from Wolfhall.
He nods.
They were not as.
We
fortunate
feared
as
that
we
might be the case.
Well, they were not as fortunate or as experienced as me and my comrades here.
Do you have
Well,
anything
I'm
else to report?
It might have been hit by something launched from beach near you by some creatures which disappeared into the sea. Sounds ridiculous, I know, but
Creatures that disappeared into the sea.
yes.
Yes, we've encountered them on our travels, these shark beasts. They seem to be collecting
Sawagin?
weapons of war.
You mean the sea devils?
Yes, that is who we speak of, your lordship.
I would like to speak to my council. Please, you have earned a good meal and some drink. He claps his hands, and several attendants run up. He utters some words to them, and they gesture for you to sit down around the fire pit. Please, take your fill. And people start carrying out platters of cooked seafood and mugs of ale for you.
Nice.
He goes and talks quietly to a few of his attendants while you start to eat. But after about 10 minutes, he comes and stands near you. Your news is troubling to me. I have an offer of a job for you as you are here. We were going to wait for the arrival of the Bloodsworn, but they are not going to be here for another week at least. If you could deal with this issue, we would pay you.
How
Go on.
long will this task take? Sorry.
Go on.
The sea devils have been causing us some trouble, especially in the last few weeks for some reason. Their attacks have become more prevalent upon Wolfhall and its citizens and fishermen. The news you have about the tracks around the crashed vessel worry me. Tell me, where did the tracks lead to?
This way.
A couple of hours, an hour up the beach the other way, away from Wolfhall.
He nods. An hour past the crash site, yes?
About that, yeah.
It is as we thought.
Oh.
They seem to be using the wreck of the Golden Crown as their base. Atticus, at the mention of the Golden Crown, you recognise that name.
What's it mean to me?
So when you sailed under Captain Thorn in the Imperial Navy, you sailed on a ship called the Zealot.
Yeah.
After Captain Thorn left the Navy, the Zealot was recommissioned as a merchant ship as it was nearing the end of its naval life.
Right.
And it was renamed the Golden Crown.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep that info to myself.
The Crown was a former galleon in the Imperial Navy. It was decommissioned and then used to transport precious metals from the now abandoned mine of Baranzo. Around 5 years ago, it was scuttled following irreparable damage caused by a Sea Devil attack. We think the Sea Devils may be using it as a base of operations. If you could clear them out for us, we would pay you handsomely.
Well, I'm doing that as soon as I can start breathing underwater.
Yeah.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
We accept you, Charlie.
He nods at an attendant who brings up a bag. We have here some gaspweed potions. We had them made by Olgis Saltwood at the Saltwood storehouse in Amber Cove. We would give them to you if you would take on this job.
How many are there?
There are 4.
What say ye, companions? Do we take on this quest?
Well, this is
Or do we go to the tavern and get pissed?
if this is tracing this evil back to the source, and although we do have to make it back to report pretty quick. Sounds like a major undertaking. Maybe your Lord Frostgale, maybe you could get word back to the big place, the big town we came from. It's the
Oh,
town
wow.
we came from.
Amber Cove.
Yeah, Amber Cove. Maybe you could get word back to Amber Cove that we've dealt with this ship, because they might think we've gone missing.
I can certainly send a rider. It will take them a week to reach Amber Cove. Hopefully you would be back within the day if you
Oh
went to
right.
the wreck.
I'd like to go and take a look.
Yeah.
I'm up
Yeah.
for it.
We,
Well,
He
It's a
passes
job.
you the bag, which clinks slightly as he hands it over Atticus.
take one each.
Yeah, pass one out in each. One each.
thank you.
Okay, let me see if I can do this then.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Okay, I'm just passing gasweed potions into your inventories.
Gasweed.
Okay, there you go.
Strange. How do they work?
You would have to ask Miss Saltwood about that. She makes them.
I mean, what do we do with them again? Sorry.
You just drink them,
Oh.
as they will apparently allow you to breathe underwater for an hour or so.
Okay. Where do we go?
To the site of the wreck of the Golden Crowns. That is where you said the tracks disappeared into the ocean.
Oh, it's there. Ah. Okay.
Remember, we should have.
Where we're going.
We should have pressed on. Right, first light, we ride, gentlemen.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm. Getting dark.
Okay. It's yeah, it's about 7 in the evening at this point. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I?
Oops. I did it again.
Try again. There we go.
Lost in the game.
7 p.m. Okay.
Have some, we've already eaten, haven't we? We just need somewhere to stay.
You're welcome to stay here in the feast hall, or there is a good tavern in town, Baleen Beers.
Well, the feast hall's fine. We're here now. We may as well drink and be merry. And celebrate
Agreed.
our victories. Celebrate our victories up until now.
Okay.
For tomorrow we may not see.
Why? You planning on drinking a lot?
Yes. Follow my lead.
Okay, so you begin to take some drinks with the other inhabitants of the feast hall. Is there anything you would like to do throughout the evening?
I don't think so.
No.
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 We shall drink and be merry and ogle the wenches.
Hang on.
We need to check on that baby as well.
No, we don't. The baby's fine.
I wondered who was knocking at this time of night. I thought you were at Riley's.
Right. Okay.
Waiting.
Right. Can each of you roll 1d49? So if you type /die 1d49, that should roll between 1 and 49.
Oh. Oh. 1, 2, 1, no.
Do it, sorry. How do I do that?
Type /die and a space 1d49. So Atticus, as you're drinking, each of you picks up a bit of news and rumour from the area.
Yeah.
You hear someone talking about a scholar in Amber Cove that apparently claims to be able to talk to marine animals. Apparently, he lives in a strangely coloured tower above the town.
Okay.
You do remember seeing a blue and red tower up on the cliffs behind the keep when you were there.
Okay.
Now what I did, I'm sorry.
Rodri, you hear that there's rumours that the Seekers of the Arcane have got secret agents about, and that some of them have been sneaking into a large bookshop in Seaton.
/die. /die.
Who are these brothers? Seekers of
/die.
the Arcane.
Well, you know who the Seekers of the Arcane are because you've been to
Right.
their headquarters in Keymouth with Atticus.
Oh yeah.
1d49.
Yeah, I can do it. Help! Help me!
Slash die.
What do I
Look.
do?
Hold on.
/, that's backslash. That's backslash.
Okay.
That's
/die, space 1d49.
backslash.
Like that.
I missed the E.
Okay.
I told him to come and type it for me, but he's shoving his face
So,
in the crease.
yeah, just to reiterate, you hear that agents.
Shut my door, Ray.
You hear that agents of the Seekers of the Arcane have been seen sneaking into a bookshop in Seaton.
Okay.
Tiberius. You hear a rumour that a group of woodcutters on the fringe of the Fearwood Weald, the huge forest not far from Wolfhall, were attacked by what was apparently a band of giant black squirrels.
Oh. Okay. I'll make a small note of that, Neil.
Okay. And finally, Kat, you hear someone talking about Lord Frostgale. They're keeping their voices very low because they don't want to be overheard. But they're moaning about him being a hothead, and if he had his way, the people of Wolfhall would return to their old ways of piracy.
Ooh. I smell a mutiny.
Okay, so you spend the rest of the night. I'll give you all a long rest.
Are you calling a knob me?
It was a reply
Lovely.
whisper.
Ow.
To your whisper.
And you wake up slightly cold and chilly as the embers have died down on the fireplace, and the next morning as people start bustling in and out of the feast hall.
Grab some breakfast.
Restake the fire.
Okay, there's already people starting to come in to relight the fire. They're coming in with bundles of firewood which they start to lay out down along the
Okay.
20-foot long pit.
I'll give him a bit of a slack for being late.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
Well, let's go then. Let's set off. Start heading back
Okay.
towards the spaceship and then along the beach.
Okay.
Got our marching orders.
Let us.
Okay, you head out of town for the second time, and you start heading up the beach. After an hour or so, you pass the strange crashed vessel once more. You all feel slightly unnerved as you walk past it, but you don't see anything different from when you left it the previous evening. And you carry on. You can see the tracks now, and you follow them up to the area, or the meeting place, where a group of what you presume to be sea devils met and headed out into the sea.
You guys know the people of that town used to be pirates?
No, I didn't.
I overheard some ladies.
Interesting.
And by the sounds of it, they'd be happy to go back to that way.
Let's hope there isn't a mutiny.
Oh, who's going in first? Testing the waters.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
swing down and
yeah, I'll swig mine down as well and
head in.
transform and
Okay,
enter the water.
you take the potions out of the bag. They contain a thick, cloudy liquid that smells strongly of salt. Floating in them is what appears to be large leaves of seaweed with huge sort of blisters of air. You tip the potions back, and they slide into your throat. They're incredibly salty. The seaweed goes into your throat, and as it does, you begin to choke, and it blocks your throat, and the liquid flows not down your gullet, but down into your lungs. You begin to choke and split and spit and cough. You feel like you're drowning, but you're not. You're breathing water that's sitting inside your lungs. It's really uncomfortable feeling.
That's horrible.
I wish I would have broke gills instead. It would have been less painful.
Right. Put a head in.
So you're swimming out, are you?
Yeah, on time ahead,
Yeah.
I can dive in.
Okay. Can I have perception checks from everyone, please? You start wading out into the sea.
Bada boom.
Okay. Now, just in case it happens to come up, I'm just going to very quickly run through the underwater combat rules.
Okay.
Pretty simple. When making an attack with a melee weapon, if you don't have a swimming speed, you have disadvantage on the attack, unless you're using a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Or armed.
Or unarmed, yeah. A ranged weapon automatically misses beyond the weapon's normal range, and even within the normal range, a ranged weapon has disadvantage unless it's a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that you throw like a javelin. Firearms don't work underwater. Creatures and objects immersed in water have resistance to fire damage, and spells that have a verbal component can't be cast unless you're willing to lose a substantial amount of air or you have an ability to breathe underwater, which you currently do.
I'm going to cast Crimson right on myself before I go under now. If you could take 2 hit points off me, please, my friend.
Okay. Right. Give me a second.
Well, we all know I'm the best swimmer anyway. Remember me rescuing that box from the depths.
Okay.
Don't
You
know,
start
I
wading
can't-
out, and before too long you find yourselves having to swim. You start swimming out directly away from the shore. Who didn't make a perception check? Tiberius. You make a perception, Tiberius. You didn't make one before.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Where we go?
Alright, okay, Cat. As you're swimming out, you see a dark shape, a large dark shape, in what you estimate to be between 60 and 100 feet of water below you. You're going to have to start diving down to see what it is.
Okay. I'll wave at everyone, get their attention, and point down at the dark figure.
We'll follow.
Does it look pretty dark down there, Neil?
It's certainly dim. The light down there is dim.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we'll start swimming down, I
You
guess.
start swimming down, and after swimming down for some time, the murky skeleton of a huge wreck begins to appear before you. The timber of the ship is rotted and covered in seaweed and shellfish, and large chunks of the galleon have been torn away by rocks. Clearly it was once a majestic seafaring vessel, its tall sides decorated with ornate carvings, and perhaps once gilded with precious metals. Now, though, the ship looks like the carcass of a fish-eaten whale. As you begin to get close to the wreckage, the water begins to chill you to your bones. Atticus, this ship, despite its decrepit state, is a familiar sight to you.
I don't say anything. I swim to where the main entrance is going to be.
Well,
Follow Atticus down.
there you go.
Oh, I know what the ship is. Oh, looks like
It's a death trap.
It's a really strange feeling as you're swimming down, and but you're able to breathe despite your lungs being full of seawater.
Swim over the top of the deck.
Yeah, and follow Atticus.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on. Just bear with me 1 second. Sorry about this, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm not going to move you there, Atticus, because as you swim through the deep, murky water, you see several shapes on board the deck of the ship. One of them points at you.
Sorry, I'm just going to have to get mute for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Normal. Undershot.
I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Want.
Now, what I will say to you is it's very difficult to communicate verbally with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, any communication between you four, or instructions or anything, need to be very short and to the point.
Initiative.
Yeah. Rodri and Kat have rolled.
Oh, God.
Bottom of the list.
Very sorry about that.
That's okay. Could you roll initiative, please?
Yes.
It's still poison. Oh, it shouldn't be.
Oh
should
no,
it?
you shouldn't be poisoned, but you rolled the same on both dice. Let me so let me take that off.
Again.
Okay. Right, Kat, you're up first. You see, swimming in the murk, a large shape, and below it, several sea devils moving across the deck of the ship.
I'm gonna cast web and try and anchor it to the ship. Try and sort of net them, I guess.
Okay.
I need to highlight them all, don't I?
Okay, where would you like the?
That's fine.
Is it those you're doing?
Yes, thank you.
Lovely. Nice. Josh.
Okay. Yeah, the shark and one of the Sahuagin are pinned to the deck as the web. The others swim around and through it. Shark and number 4.
There we go.
Are you done?
I'm gonna move a bit closer. Actually, no, because they're gonna move in. Yeah, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, it's weird as you speak the components to the verbal components of the spell. Little bubbles escape your mouth and drift up above you, and they kind of explode as they issue from your mouth. And as each one explodes, the word comes out of it into the water. Okay. Atticus.
Okay. Swim over to here.
Okay. Yeah. Your movement is halved, by the way.
So that's
swimming.
halved.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. It's a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'd get. I think I'd get all of them, wouldn't I? It's a cube. Sorry, 15-foot cube.
Right.
Sorry.
Throwing some shapes.
Yeah. Get your shapes right, Mark.
Yeah, you can get all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
They all fail.
They all fail. Yeah.
They won't get knocked back 10
Two of them
foot.
won't. Yeah.
Well, they're in the web. Yeah, the ones that are webbed won't.
No. So the others will move back 10 feet, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one here.
Also, if they start their go in the web, they'll have to do it in the next save.
Okay.
So, that's my go.
Okay. So you. How are you doing that, Atticus? Are you using your sabers?
Yeah, I'm using my sabers and slamming them into the deck.
Okay. This huge wave ripples through the water. The deck planks kind of flip up and down in slow motion as it smashes into them and knocks them back. Okay, nice. Rodri.
Swim over to behind Atticus. Take aim with my crossbow at the nearest.
Okay.
Just the nearest.
Okay, it needs to be within normal range, but it doesn't have disadvantage.
I've got to mark a spell off.
Why did you have advantage on that?
Absolutely. Oh, is he webbed?
Ah, because it's webbed, yeah. And, okay, yeah.
Okay, that's me done.
Okay.
That is.
40 feet. Another shape swims out of the darkness from the far side of the ship.
That's big.
Right, this one is restrained, so it's going to make a strength check. What does it need to hit, Cap?
What's your charisma?
It's 8 plus your charisma bonus plus your proficiency.
Charisma is +4.
Oh shit, I've just deleted the map.
Hold on, I'll reshare it.
I was supposed to cancel move and I deleted the map. What was that about?
So what's it need to hit?
Strength +4. Strength +4 and proficiency.
What's your charisma bonus?
Charisma is +4.
+4, and your proficiency?
+3.
+3, so it needs 15. It's writhing about in the web, but it can't free itself.
Ready.
Okay, this guy, swim 45. 15, 20, 30,
Where's he
35,
going?
40.
Oi!
Atticus,
I'm back.
can you make an intelligence check, please? As you see this thing swimming away from you in the distance. Atticus.
Who can? Sorry.
You see a sea devil swimming away from you in the distance towards the front of the ship. Can you make an intelligence check?
Ah, okay.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
You know this ship. You sailed on this ship. You know at the front of the ship there used to be 2 large ballista.
Okay.
Oops.
I try and communicate that. He's going for the
Right.
ballistas.
This guy
but
has
I
to
don't
make
know.
a dex save, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it strength?
No, because he wasn't trapped.
Alright. Alright.
But he's trapped now.
Oh yeah. Caught in a trap.
So, in that case, what's the range on that? 15 feet. I don't think he can hit Atticus.
I don't know a map.
Let's shout it again.
So is he restrained now?
He's restrained now, yeah, you can put restrained on him. Or I
Okay.
can in a minute. Which one was it?
Number 2.
No, it was hold on.
Raider 2, wasn't it?
Oh, was it Raider 2? Yes, it was Raider 2. Yes, he's restrained. Oh, 15 feet. So he's going to, in that case, he's going to throw his net at Atticus.
No.
Oh. But because he's restrained, his throw goes off aim, and this net sails out towards you. You can easily dodge it, Atticus. Tiberius.
Can only see Becky's web square, and the rest is black.
Oh.
Where are you on the map? You seem to have removed yourself from the map.
The map.
Don't know where you were before. There you go.
I
How
was
about
by cat. I was right next to cat. To the right, right of cat. That's where I was. So what? Is there just one left then?
What do you mean? Is there just one left? You can see
Oh,
what you
I
can see.
I can. Oh shit.
Hold on. Let me. Can move to there.
Right, I'll just move into here.
Okay. What happens if you enter the web? Cat.
I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know. It says if you start your turn
Okay.
in there, so
Oh,
we won't
yeah.
have to do it until the start of his
Yeah.
turn.
So I will target Sigon 4.
Mhm.
It says if they enter it during their turn, they just have to make a dex save as well.
Oh, okay. Can you make a dex save as well, please?
Of course.
Sorry, just double checked.
I've got +7 to it, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you tear into one of the Sahuagin, tear him apart as he's struggling against the web.
I'm going to little fishy.
He's tearing to him.
Wow.
I'm done because I moved my maximum move. On crowd control.
This one's swimming across the top of the net, the web, not going into it. There.
Up.
Quite intelligent, these things are. targets Atticus. It's going to try and spear you first. Stabs at you with a spear.
Come on then.
There we go. But misses, and then it tries to bite you. Hits.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the Hurricane 2 gone? Oh, that's there. Okay. So he's got to make a dex thing, hasn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah. He makes it.
Damn.
Made it.
Okay. He swims off to the north, to the far end of the ship.
Uh-oh.
Again, this one's swimming over the top of the web. To there. Targets Atticus, tries to stab you with its spear. Misses and tries to bite you. Wow. You're obviously tasty, Atticus. This one is dead, so let's delete him. Cat, you're up.
Okay. I want to move to, so it's half my movement, which is
Yeah.
35, so it's about 15-ish. So I'll move to there. And I will cast... I'll cast Magic Missile at level 2, so I should get 4
Mm-hmm.
missiles, and I will attack this big guy.
Okay.
So it's 3, no, it's 4, and that's +1, so 14.
Okay, you weren't targeting him, were you? Which one's
Alex,
that?
I
That's
should have
Ninja
been.
Shark 1.
Shark 1. I am targeting him.
God, targeted him.
Oh, you just rolled 4d4.
You just rolled dice there. You didn't
Mm.
click the damage of the. I don't think there is one for magic missile, is there?
There
No.
is.
There's a damage button, but it's only 1d4, and I needed 4d4.
Left click hold, drag it off the sheet, and right click once for every dice you want to
Yeah.
add. So
No,
left click
no.
hold,
Left click hold.
drag away.
Well, no, don't do it again. What? Have you...
He did it.
Did you cast 5 magic missile bolts?
No, it's meant to be 4.
Okay, so I'll take that last one off.
So, yeah, so 13 plus 1 makes 14.
Okay.
But it won't let me left click drag.
And then right click.
You have to hold the left,
Yeah.
keep the left
Hold the left
button
click
down.
and keep right clicking as the dice appear next to it.
Okay, we'll deal with it next time.
Anyway, I'll know for it next time.
Okay, these missiles arc through the water, slamming into the shark. Okay.
Yeah, and that's it, sorry.
Why is the other shark injured? Because I took the damage off that one by accident. There we go.
Accidente. El accidente.
There we go. Right, Atticus.
Okay, I push myself up off the deck
Mhm.
with my legs.
Yeah.
And I'm going to swim over the top of the thing. I don't know who's going to have an attack of opportunity on me, and I don't know how much movement I'm going to have. Probably only
Got-
about that much.
Half your movement. Okay, yeah, so one of them will... so Haugen 1 will get an attack of opportunity on you. With his spear. misses. Okay.
I'm going to use...
Oh my god.
You can take... Can I do that as a dash action?
You can take a
That's
dash
good.
action, yeah, but you can move. It's
So-
half your movement. You move again, yeah.
Yes, so it's another 15.
Mhm. Okay.
And then I'm going to do action surge
Mhm.
and use that as a dash action, so that'll be 30.
Okay.
Speedy swimmer.
No. Hold on. The action surge gives you how much?
An extra action.
Which
and I
is
mean-
at half movement. So it gives you 15 extra, not 30 extra. Yeah?
Yes.
So it's 15 feet you move. 10. So it's to there, yeah?
Yeah, just move me.
Okay.
That's it, I'm done.
Okay. Rodri?
Right. Target this one right next to me. Get him the hell away from me. Both. This. Push him back 10 away from me.
Okay. It's an involuntary movement into the web, so I'm going to make
Yeah. I've still got to.
Dex
I've got to do it.
save on that.
Hang on, I've
Yeah,
got to do
he
the
avoids the
second
web, so he goes back.
one. It would have been at the same time, so I gave myself disadvantage. I'm not pushing away.
Okay.
And then I will move 5, 10, 15.
It's an awesome floor plan, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's me done.
These jaws leer up out of the dim water at you, Cat.
Da-da.
Get away from me, fish.
Okay, you haven't taken any damage yet. Okay. So you can't use its blood frenzy. It snaps down in the water. You just pull your arm back just in time out of its gaping maw.
Punch you right in the snoot.
Right, this one's going to try. It's still writhing against the web. It's going to try and break free.
Want to break free?
Oh, not quite. No.
It's close.
No, sure.
Right, this guy is swimming to there, and for its action, it begins to turn the ballista to face you all.
Just gonna get there and have this massive arrow shot through his chest.
Tiberius.
I'll make a dex check to move.
Okay, yeah.
Main dex saving.
It's a dex.
throw.
It's a dex save, yeah.
13. I'll make it. The difficulty.
13. No, you needed 15. You're restrained.
Okay, I will draw my crossbow.
Hold on, let me put restrained on you before you attack. Okay.
Could cancel the web if it's any. If it's good.
Can't move. My targeting.
You're not targeting anything at the moment.
How about now?
Yep.
And I will fire my crossbow.
You find
I'm
it's
at
really.
disadvantage.
Pardon?
Oh, I don't know why I'm at different.
You're at disadvantage A because you're restrained, and B because you're within 5 feet of your target.
Oh,
Yeah, as soon as the bolt leaves the crossbow, the water just takes it off in a direction you weren't expecting.
I'll fire my second shot at that guy.
Oh, well, hold on. What sort of crossbow is it?
Light crossbow.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I can't move, so that's me done. Thank you.
Okay.
Good shot.
How can I even
One is finishes turning the
He's dead. It says he's dying.
unconscious prey. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the raider. Yeah, that's the one that Atticus was.
Well spotted.
Just gonna make a drink real quick.
Hogan 2. Okay, so Hogan 2. Let me just check how many rounds it takes to.
Rank it, baby.
Okay.
Okay. He turns the ballista to aim it at you guys. So Hogan 3 is not restrained. So he's going to move to here and attack Tiberius. On-target Atticus. Okay, he tries to spear you, Tiberius. That's a hit.
Take 3 off it. Is it still a hit?
That'll be a miss then. So I'm going to try and bite you. But misses. Cat.
I'm gonna stab the. That's gonna do no damage whatsoever.
Please cancel the web.
Okay, yeah, I'll cancel. That shark will be unrestrained then.
Yeah, he's gonna go for me anyway. So it
You
doesn't
can't really
matter.
talk to each other, so
If
just
I
decide
cancel
whether
the
you're
web,
gonna
is that going to
cancel
be
it.
an action shot? An action point?
No.
Alright, well I'll
Just
cancel
drop
the web then.
concentration. Yeah.
And then I'll target shark number 1. and
Okay,
I'll
before you do
cast-
anything, just hold on 1 sec, 'cause I need to take restrained off everything.
Ready?
Because it affects their rolls. I think that's okay, yeah.
I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp,
Okay.
which should be 2d8 11. 5. Shocking Grasp, there it is. Nice.
Okay, you hit.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Oh, fuck off. How many
Okay, you
rays
grab
can
the
we roll?
shark as it swims around you. You
Hit
issue electricity into the water, but it kind of disperses through the water rather than being focused on the shark.
Oh, sorry, Roderick.
Rodri feels a tingling at the back of his head. Anything
That's
else,
it.
Cat?
I don't think I can move because it'll get me, so...
That was a shocking amount of damage.
Atticus.
Okay, so you know you only allowed me to move 15 last time
Yeah.
because that's with my move in the extra action.
Yeah. Well, you moved a total of 45, didn't you?
Yeah, so if that action that I was taking was a dash action, surely it should be 30.
No. Because a dash action moves the same as your movement. Doesn't move your movement and the same as your movement again.
No, but I was taking an extra turn, so it's like 2 turns. I took 2 dash actions, so that should be 60 foot.
No, 2 dash actions is 30 feet.
What, so...
You have your normal movement, which
Yeah.
would be 15. You have a dash action, which would be 15, and you have another dash action, which would be 15.
That's underwater, by the way.
Yeah.
They're underwater stats.
Oh, I thought a dash action was twice your movement.
No, it's your movement again.
Yeah, so you can
So
do
it's the
30.
same as your normal movement. It's not
So you can do
doesn't
thir-
double your. So if you normally moved outside of water and moved 30 feet, and then took a dash action, you would move another 30 feet. You wouldn't move another 60 feet.
You can do
So
30
for a
feet
normal
underwater.
action, I'm allowed to move.
No, a normal action isn't movement. You're allowed to move during your turn. You can then take a dash action, which allows you to move again.
Okay.
So you can do 30 feet underwater max.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. That makes sense.
Yep.
But on water, on land, you could do
On
60 feet. You could do 60 feet on land.
So you can move 15 feet, yeah?
Oh fuck. Yeah. All right.
Hold on, sorry.
If you're getting base to base with him, though, he's at disadvantage on range. He'll be on a disadvantage on the baluster if you're in base to base contact or within. I think you're within 5 feet.
If you're within 5 feet, yeah.
So you can shoot him in the face.
If you're within 5 feet, just click on him. If you're within 5 feet, you can attack him because your reach is 5 feet.
No, it's 10 feet.
Okay. Anything else, Atticus?
No, that's it.
Just shoot him.
I mean, you
Don't
could.
use,
on,
don't use
just on the
pistols
wall.
underwater.
So you've just used your movement. You've still got an action.
Yeah, you may as well.
So
dash
you can
him,
take a
mate.
dash action to move up to him.
You may as well rush him.
Okay. Any
Right.
bonus action or anything?
No, that's me.
Rodri.
Hopefully the same trick will work with the shark. A couple of Eldritch blasts into him. Push him away 10. And the second one. That's each other. No, I just hit him once to push away 10.
Okay.
Diagonally away. Lovely. And then I will move. I'm gonna stay away from that shark though. Where is you? Yeah, and then I move. No, that's just getting really close to a shark. I can do the same again, can't I? Sorry about this. But there I am.
Okay.
That's me over.
Okay, the shark is gonna swim right up to you. Have another bite at you, cats. He's...
Sorry, cat.
Oh, misses again. This shark is gonna seize Rodri.
Alone.
Gonna target Rodri.
Push my luck.
That'll be a hit.
I thought that was critical, the screenshot. God, don't do that to me.
Okay. As you're swimming, these huge jaws appear in front of you and bite down on you. Okay, the raider on the other ballista has turned and aimed it. He is now using his action this round to load it. Tiberius. So the ballista is now loaded and aimed
I'll move
on the
to
right
there,
side.
staying within both
Mm-hmm.
areas of occupancy.
Yep.
And I will target Hunter Shark.
Oh, I like it, the old duckaroo.
Yeah. Get advantage, critical. Nice. Oh, feel the damage. Bosh.
Yeah, I did
Nice,
that on purpose.
okay.
I knew what you were going to do.
I'll
That was a
attack
nice
again.
roll, that. 3 6s. That was a lovely roll.
I hit again. Oh, kills it.
Wow.
And I have one more attack left, which I shall take on said.
Oh my god.
Which hits?
Shoosh.
I am done.
Okay.
Whoa.
In fact, I have a little bit of movement left, which I will use to move to there. Pivot round. I can move after combat, can't I? Can I move after attack?
Yeah, you can move, attack, and move. Yeah.
I will pivot there.
Okay. All right. So you starts laying into this shark. Blood starts to fill the water around you, and the shark goes limp, and its body starts to float up.
Oh crap! Still got one more.
So Hooligan 2 looks up. Its eyes widen as it sees you closing in on it, Atticus. It's going to ignore you, and it's going to use its action to load the ballista. So both ballistas are now aimed and loaded.
We need to do something about that.
Yep. That's right.
This Hooligan is going to try and spear Tiberius as he swims around it. Misses.
Douche.
I'll try and bite him.
It's a fact bit of a failed douche.
Also misses. Cat.
High armor class, I know.
I'm gonna try the shocking grasp again. I hope it does a bit more damage because I really don't have much else I can do. That's a bit better.
You couldn't do less. Okay, this time you allow for the dispersion of the water, and you make sure you've got a really firm grip on it as you plunge your hand towards it. Electricity arcs all over the body of the shark, and it kind of twitches and shudders.
Ooh, bet it does.
That's
I
me.
don't like it.
Atticus, this guy is now loaded and aimed the ballista down towards the bottom half of the deck, but you're on him.
Okay, I'll just attack him.
Okay.
Let's get physical.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you lay into him and start parting his arms from his body. Just so you're aware, Atticus, you should be rolling to attack at disadvantage with the scimitars.
Okay.
Because they're swinging weapons, you need to use a short sword for stabbing.
Oh, okay, yeah, no
Because
worries.
it's underwater, mate.
Or a dagger.
Or claw.
Okay, are you moving? Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't move all the way. I can only move to.
Yeah, that's.
I can't. I could. No, I can't. I can only move to that. I've got 5 foot back. Can't do the full 15. Oh, I can because
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Rodri.
Oh, you're alright with that. I was going to do something spectacular. I will swim up 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to get disadvantage in the Nah.
Hunter
That
shark's
shot.
going next, so it's going to attack cat.
Oh, there we are. That was on critical, isn't it? And shot one. Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast it. That's it. Second hit. Oh, that's nice. And I'm pushing it back with each one. Oh,
You
it's-
push it back, but your second, you mean to push it back, so the second Eldritch Blast just goes straight through the middle of it, and there's like this mushroom cloud of blood rises up over it.
I'll bring the sharks.
Nice.
I'm done.
Okay, this guy's now going to fire the ballista. He's firing it down towards the other end of the ship. He's going to get disadvantage because Atticus is right next to him. But I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 2, Rodri. 3 to 4 cat, 5 to 6 Tiberius. It's cat.
Oh, I get the most common numbers, 3 to 4. That's some prejudice from the DM.
It's the dice.
1 and 6.
Or
1
what
and 6.
protest?
Ranged weapon attack plus 6 to hit.
Informal protest? No? Okay.
Okay, so it's dexterity. So it's this plus another 3. This dex check is plus 12, 13, 14, 15. What's your armor class? Oh no, hold on. He rolls at disadvantage.
Yeah, the water's got to slow down. Sure, right?
Okay. Because Atticus is there. It's a ranged attack. Okay, so 15. Does that hit, Cat? What's your armor class?
I'm not sure. 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Where'd you get 15 from? He's rolling disadvantage. He rolled a 12.
Yeah, I know, but he gets. I said he gets plus 3 on top of this because it's
Okay.
it's plus 6 to hit with the ballista.
Sit your ass back down.
Objection, Your Honor. Sustained.
So
Wind your neck in.
The water effects make my eyes go funny.
okay,
Making me seasick.
this thing blasts the ballista and the deck near you. Atticus seem to buckle slightly as it releases the bolt. It flies through the water and slams into Cat.
Self catfish.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
been
you're
a lot
lucky.
worse,
10
yeah.
damage is low out of 3d10.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 2. Yeah. Tiberius.
Oh,
Nice.
holy mother of God.
He's shot his load now, though. He's not going to take another 2 rounds to load.
He
and aim
shot
it
his
again.
load.
Float all over cat.
Oh,
Yeah, but he might dash to the other one that's loaded and ready.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
that's a good.
I'll make him make an intelligence roll. No, he's not. He's not. With Atticus right on top of him. He's not gonna be. Okay, Tiberius.
Oh, half underwater, isn't it?
You lay into this thing. It's half your movement underwater. Yeah.
About 10, 15.
What's
I got
your
25.
normal movement?
I got 25 normal movement, mate.
Okay.
So I'll move 10 next round.
Okay. Okay. Cat.
I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch. See if that does anything.
Hold on. What's the range on Chill Touch?
120 feet.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's an unusual range for a
It is.
bow that's pulled up.
Atticus, you see this ghostly hand reach out of the water behind the sea devil and grab it on the shoulder. It opens its mouth wide in pain. Okay.
Can't regain hit points until the start of its next turn, too.
Okay. Anything else, Cat?
I'll swim. Right. There. That's me.
Okay. Atticus.
Okay, I'm just going to attack it.
That should have been 2d8, by the way.
I'm going to move up to it first. Hang on.
It should have been 2d8. Hold on, do you want to roll another d8 and Cat? Why should
That's
it have been
possible.
2d8?
It says the spell damage increases by 1d8 when I reach level 5, so it should be 2d8.
Okay,
But on the
I can
little
adjust
button
it for
anyway.
next time.
Thank you. Have another 3.
Another 3.
Better than now. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, Atticus.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just attack it. Disadvantage. Have I got it targeted? No. Advantage.
Like so
Neither of
many
those.
disadvantages.
Neither of those would have hit.
What disadvantage?
Okay, you're starting to get the hang of how the water resists your scimitars. In fact, you've started stabbing with them more than swinging with them. So you got 2 good hits then. It's looking pretty rough. It hisses in your face, or bubbles coming up around its gills. Okay, anything else, Atticus?
That's me. Cheers.
Rodri.
Right, I'll just swim over a little bit, and I will just carry on pounding them with Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
First one. It's a big one. Second one. And then I am going to push him back. Cause
Save me the swim.
Okay, it goes flying back over the edge of the ship, its arms and legs waving, almost as though it's saying goodbye as it disappears over the rail.
tumbling slowly.
Okay. You were all alight and back onto the deck of the ship. Atticus, you notice that the ballistas seem remarkably well maintained, but despite being under 70 feet of water, your lungs full of briny liquid, you feel strangely at home on board the Golden Crown. And we'll leave tonight's session there.